Hello and welcome to part 14 of my playthrough of Pixelberry Studios' mobile game High School Story. This one is specifically the entirety of a quest called Hope's Story, which is about Julian's younger sister who is experiencing cyberbullying, and the quest itself is a little heavier compared to some of the other quests. Obviously the main topic is cyberbullying, and it's a little bit more emotional than some of the previous quests, so I just want to put sort of a warning beforehand that it does deal with the topic of bullying and cyberbullying. But if you're all good to watch that, then let's get into it. Okay, I will do Hope's story. I've just done a quest, but I'm going to put it after this one, where Hope was a character sort of just featured a little bit in it. Hope is Julian's little sister, and this quest, I believe, is one that linked up to a real-life anti-bullying organisation that Pixelberry, I believe, was partnered with during sort of this time when High School Story was being updated. High School Story has quite a strong link to the anti-bullying message, so let's learn about Julian's sister, Hope. Julian approaches you hesitantly. Hey, Loren, I've got a problem. It's my little sister, Hope. I didn't know you had a little sister. Yeah, well, unlike me, she's smart. She goes to that fancy schmancy magnet school, you know, Staten School for the Humanities? Yeah, I've heard of it. Well, she's a freshman there, and she used to really like it. She was always going on and on about the classes and her friends. But lately, she seems out of it. She's really quiet when I ask her about school. I think something's up. Can you help me talk to her? Of course I can. Loren just agreed to help a friend's sister out. Great. She gets off school soon. Let's head to my house. At Julian's house. Hey, Hope, this is my friend Loren. Loren, this is my sister, Hope. Hi, Hope. Hey. Julian says you're having some trouble at school. Oh no, no trouble, everything's fine. Julian doesn't know what he's talking about. Her phone buzzes just then. You catch her biting her lip as she shoves it further into her pocket. Okay, well, is that all? You look at Julian over her shoulder, and he tilts his head at Hope and mouths, do something, at you. You sigh. Well, I'm sure everything is as great as you say, but hey, listen, Julian and I are going to go bowling. We're going to go bowling, and we really want you to come with us. Oh, okay, I guess. Alright, she's a freshman, which makes her about 14, is that right? And then me and Julian, I think we're probably juniors, to be honest. Like, I don't think we're seniors, but we're probably juniors. And yeah, that would make us 17, right? 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, we're 17, she's 14. She's, like, getting to hang out with the cool older kids. At the bowling alley. Alright, Hope, another strike. That's my sis. Yeah! This is the happiest I've seen you in weeks. Yeah, well, you guys are pretty cool. So are you going to tell us what's going on at school now? Jeez, Julian. What? I can't be worried for my little sister? If you have a problem, Hope, I can fix it for you. Back off. I don't want to talk about it, least of all with you. But, hey, Julian, I think it's your turn. Maybe you want to save this conversation for later? Fine, but only because it seems like a good idea to throw something right now. Loren took her friend's sister out bowling to cheer her up. You sit next to Hope while Julian takes a bowling ball from the feeder. Hope shakes her head. I love Julian, but he's never met a problem he didn't want to punch, and this problem isn't going to be that easy to solve. Maybe you'd be more comfortable talking about it with me? Hope's phone buzzes and she glances at the incoming texts. She grimaces. Maybe. Come on, the game's over. I'll buy you a milkshake at the snack bar. With 100 coins. Wow, so cheap compared to all the prices these days. At the bowling alley snack bar, you and Hope hop onto 50s-style vinyl bar stools. Thanks for the shake. Look, I know Julian's worried about me, but he really doesn't have to be. Her phone buzzes again, and when she reads what's on screen, her eyes fill with tears. Hope, what's really going on? You can't tell me this is nothing. Well, some people at school have been texting my phone and posting on my school page saying some really mean things, but I swear I can handle it. Please don't tell Julian. Loren doesn't have to tell me anything. Julian, you were eavesdropping? Yes. No, I was getting a coincidental snack. And so what? No one gets away with hurting my sister. You just point me at the guy and I'll take care of him. Well, first, it's a girl who's been sending them, and second, like I said before, I really don't want to talk about it with you. Hope shoves away from the counter and walks off. Oh dear. Loren got a friend to open up over milkshakes. I'm like the cool older sibling. So should we follow Hope? If I know my sister, she needs a little time to cool off. Okay. I still can't believe she's been hiding this for weeks. Why did she say anything? What did she tell you? Well, I don't really know what's going on. She's not exactly talking, unless you want to steal her phone. Yes! Which we're not going to do because we want Hope to realise that we're on her side. Fine. Then we need to find another way to figure out what happened to her. Do you know what she meant when she said people were posting to her school page? Have people been posting stuff to her on Facebook? No. Hope School has its own site called the Staten School Gossip Board. Every student has their own personal page, and I think you can send messages to each other publicly, but it's hard to access. You have to be a student at their school. Maybe we can get on the site and figure out what people are saying to Hope there? Yeah, let's see if anyone in the computer lab can help us. Let's get a classmate. Let's go Hercules and Hero. We've not had them in a while. I would use Nishan, but it didn't ask for Nishan, so... In the school computer lab. Thanks, Hercules and Hero. I really appreciate you doing this. No prob. I have a friend who goes to Staten and he gave me access. This is as easy as reciting pi. Hero pulls up the Staten School Gossip Board site and does a search for Julian's sister. Hope's face pops up on the screen along with a wall of posts where other students have been publicly messaging her. You start reading the messages and gasp. Julian, look at this. You and Julian crowd around the computer screen where Hope's page is on the Staten School Gossip Board is up. Hero scrolls through a bunch of nasty and insulting messages students have been posting to Hope's page. Do the world a favor and disappear. No one wants you around. Ugliest girl at school, hands down. Hope, everyone knows what you did, you stupid... Okay, I'm not finishing that sentence. That's a lot of expletives all in a row. Isn't anyone monitoring this stupid site? Take it down! Take it all down! I'm sorry, Julian. I don't know how. I don't have that kind of power. Julian, this is bad. Really bad. I know. I can't believe she was hiding this from me. No one talks about her like that. I'm gonna beat everyone at that school to a pulp. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Why would anyone do this? What is wrong with these people? I don't know. Lorraine and Julian just discovered that some horrible things were written on a friend's social media page. Oh no! Oh no! Julian, I think it's time to get the story out of Hope. Good, I'm coming with you. It might be best if you don't. She seems pretty sensitive about talking to you. I'm gonna bring someone who might understand her situation a little better, okay? Fine, I'll sit out, but if I can do anything at all, you find me. Of course. Loren, a girl classmate. You know what, I feel like Autumn would be a good choice here, to be honest. Even if it's not specifically meant to be Autumn, I do feel like Autumn's a good choice. Where is she? Oh, she's right at the top. At Julian and Hope's house, you and Autumn find Hope sitting on the living room couch crying. When she looks up, she sniffles and tries to wipe away her tears. Hey guys, what are you doing here? Hey Hope, listen, we saw the post that people have been putting up on the gossip board. You did? Do you want to talk about it? We're very good at listening. Okay, I just need a minute. It's okay, Hope, take your time. Hope takes a shaky breath. It started a couple weeks ago at a beach party. I don't normally go to parties, but everyone at Staten was invited, and I knew this guy Asher would be there. He's so cute. I've had a crush on him forever. He started talking to me, and I was so excited. But I knew he was dating this girl named Chelsea, so I didn't want to start anything. But when I asked about her, he told me not to worry about it, so I thought they broke up or something. We really hit it off, though, and then we kissed, and everything was so magical. And then... Well, I thought maybe he'd ask me out and we could be together, but someone took a picture of the kiss and posted it on the gossip board. Chelsea saw it and she was so mad. It turns out they are still dating, and now Chelsea hates me. She and Asher are really popular, and a bunch of her friends keep texting me and posting mean things about me on the site. It's been a couple weeks already, and the messages don't stop. I can't make it stop. Hope starts tearing up, and you put an arm around her comfortingly. Autumn pats her back and hands her a tissue. It's okay, just let it all out. Loren and a friend just comforted a girl in need. Is Loren a good shoulder to cry on? Not really. A high school story me is handling emotions a lot better than the real me would. I'm alright, I suppose. I will listen. I'm not very good at advice. And I talk like this, which sometimes I think people find to be quite too officious. Yeah. Hope blows her nose and sniffles. Hope, have you talked to your parents about this? No, wait, are you kidding? It already took a lot of convincing to get them to let me to go to this school, and I love the program I'm in. Besides, they won't understand anything that's going on. All they're going to do is take away my phone or my internet, and then what? But Hope, if it's gotten this bad, they can't help. No, please, please don't say anything. Maybe it'll blow over. Maybe it'll be fine. Hope, you have to do something. You can't let this girl and her friends do this to you. They're bullying you. I know. I never should have kissed Asher. I didn't even know he and Chelsea were dating at the time, but does Chelsea know that? Maybe if you told her the truth and apologized, she'd stop. I couldn't do that. She wouldn't understand. It's a misunderstanding, isn't it? Sometimes it's good to tell people how you feel. I can go with you. Okay, but I don't know where she is. Chelsea dances after school, but she's in a specific program. I don't know where she goes. I think I know someone who can help us out. Grab your bag and let's go. Loren and a level 5 jock. Alright, it's gonna be Hercules. You and Hope meet with Hercules on campus. Hey, Hercules. Hey, Loren. I heard you needed help tracking down a dancer. Do you know Chelsea from Staten School? I do, actually. I don't really talk to her that much, but she takes lessons at my dance studio. I'm on my way now. Want a ride? Okay, Hercules takes dance. This quest must be intended for before you recruit dancer types? Otherwise, why would they not just use a dancer? Or maybe they just didn't realize they could put a dancer there. Yes, please. A short time later, you, Hope, and Hercules arrive at the dance studio. I believe Chelsea's taking the modern dance course on the second level. You can find her in room 12. Thanks for all your help, Hercules, and for the ride. No problem. Good old Hercules. Hercules turns to Hope and pats her shoulder. Good luck, Hope. Everything will be okay. Loren just helped a friend track someone down. You and Hope climb up to the second floor. Hope stops you right before you go into the classroom. I don't think I can do this. I don't want to make things any worse, Loren. You're not. You're just going to explain your side of the story and let her know how much she and her friends are affecting you. I'll be standing right there with you, okay? Okay, lead the way, I guess. Right, let's talk to Chelsea and see if we can't sort everything out. I'm such a grown-up here. I'm being a real grown-up. You walk through the doors to find a lofty dance studio with shiny wood floors, bright lights and mirrored walls. Girls in leotards and soft-soled shoes warm up at the bars on the wall. Hope points out Chelsea in the corner of the room. There she is. You walk over. Hope? What are you doing here? Hey, I'm a friend of Hope's. We'd like to talk to you. Do you mind if we step outside? Make it quick. At least she's willing to talk. Hope explains the events of the party to Chelsea. I didn't even know the two of you were dating. Asher told me not to worry about it, so I just assumed you weren't together. I wouldn't have kissed him if I'd known. I'm so sorry, Chelsea. I didn't mean to hurt you. Well, you did. But I guess I see your point. You do? Yep, all this time I thought you were just a cold-hearted, two-faced, backstabbing boyfriend stealer, when in reality you were just misguided. I guess I didn't really stop to think about your feelings because I was feeling a little betrayed that you made out with my boyfriend. I'm so sorry, Hope. I'll take all the mean stuff off your gossip board wall, I promise. That's great! Yes, it really is. You're so welcome. I'll even get started right now. Loren helped a friend stand up to a bully. How do you think that feels? I've got a feeling like this isn't the end. I'm a bit worried. An hour later, you drop Hope back off at her house. Oh no, I'm worried. I can't believe this nightmare is over. Thanks, Loren, for helping me face my problems head on. Of course, anytime. Do you think the messengers are gone? I can't wait to see for myself. Oh no. Hope reaches into a backpack for her laptop and stops. My laptop, it's gone. Hope spends the next few minutes searching through her bedroom and every bag in the house. Oh no. Did you take it with you to the studio? Yeah, it was in my backpack, but I don't know why it would disappear. I only put my bag down for a minute while we were talking to Chelsea. Why don't we drive back to the studio? We'll go look for it together. Oh no. Should I get Hercules back, or should I pick someone else? I will get Hercules back. Here we are. Okay, yeah, he drove us again. Hercules very kindly he drove us again. You and Hope walk inside the dance studio. There's a lot of personal stuff on my laptop. I just want it back. Try not to worry, Hope. We'll find it. You finally find Hope's laptop in a dumpster behind the studio. Oh no. Why would it be in here? Maybe the janitor found it and threw it out? That makes no sense. Whatever, I'm just glad it's safe. Loren helped a friend find her missing laptop. What a relief. In the kitchen at Hope's house, Hope boots up a computer and freezes. What's wrong? Someone's been on my laptop. You lean over and see the background has been changed to a picture of her and Asher kissing with a black X over her face and the words "nice try" on the screen. Hope frantically clicks on her browser, opening up the school's gossip board. Oh no, this can't be happening. What's going on? You lean over and glance at what she's reading. Chelsea lied when she told us she'd take everything down. These new posts are even worse than the others. I can't believe she would put this online. I can't believe she would post that. Oh, Hope, I'm so sorry. We'll figure out how to deal with this, I promise. What exactly did Chelsea post on Hope's wall? And will Hope ever figure out a way out of this mess? Find out in Hope's story too. Okay, well luckily I can just go straight into that, so I will. Hope, what is it? What did Chelsea post? I just can't deal with this right now. Hope runs back to her room. Okay, we better figure out how bad this is. We'll give Hope a little while to cool off while we read what Chelsea and her friends posted. I get the feeling I'm not gonna like this. After Loren, you and Julian read for a while. This is horrible. Her diary for the last year is up there. Just paging through it, you can tell just how personal this all is. And there are a ton of entries talking about how much she likes Asher. Check out what people are writing about her on this site. Diary is proof she wanted Asher from day one. A liar. Can't believe she hooked up with Asher. Trashy. Hope acts innocent, but she's totally shady. Disgusting. Ugly girl. Can't believe she got Asher to kiss her. Hope is right. This is even worse than before. What a bunch of... I mean, they're just picking on some innocent girl. It'll be okay. We'll figure this out. I promise. Loren and Julian found some nasty comments about Hope online. Can Loren make this right? I'm not just going to sit here and read this. Julian, we've already been through this. There's no way Hope is going to open up to you if you just charge in ready to pick a fight. This time you've got to do it a little differently. You've actually got to calm down and listen. I'll do my best. Come on, let's go talk to Hope. Loren and Julian. Open the door, Hope, we need to talk. Why? So you can just yell at me more? I'm not yelling at you! You just yelled at! Julian, just take a deep breath and try again. It's not that easy. It's okay, just take a little while and get yourself in a better headspace. Hope isn't going anywhere. She's locked in her room. Okay, Hope, I'm calm, okay? Now please let me in, we need to talk. You sure you won't yell at me anymore? God, he's so my mum and also me. Oh dear. I'm sure. Okay. The three of you sit down on Hope's bed. I'm also here. I can't believe how stupid I was. I didn't even put a password on my laptop. Hey, it's not your fault. You couldn't have known someone would steal it, right? I just wish I'd protected myself a little better. We can't change the past, but we're here now. It's time to tell us the whole story. First, tell me more about this Asher guy. Well, I liked him for a long time, but he always had a girlfriend. Hope pulls up a picture of Asher on her laptop. Looks kind of like a loser to me. I'm sure you can do better. I don't think you understand. What's there to understand? He's not so great, plus he's taken. Get over it. Okay, now about all this stuff people are writing about you, you just gotta stop reading it. Forget those losers. Make some new friends. It's not that easy for me. Sure it is. I don't think this is going too well. Loren and Julian are trying to help Hope with some online bullies. What can they do? Forget about these losers writing this garbage. I can't just ignore them. How am I supposed to walk around school when so many people there hate me? How can I even exist knowing that they've written all these horrible things about me? So what? It's just words? It's not like someone hit you. Don't you see? That would be so much better. That would only hurt for a second. Are you serious? You don't understand. You're a guy and you're popular. You have no idea what it's like to be a girl that no one likes. I guess you're right. Julian, she is right. You don't know what she's going through. As much as we want to help her, you and I aren't the best people to talk to Hope right now. But I know a couple of people who might be able to do a better job. A girl nerd, a guy cheerleader. Okay. Sure. Hey, I was wondering if you've ever been bullied online. Well, I'm a shy girl who spends most of her time on the internet. I'd say I've heard a couple of mean comments. What about you, Justin? I'm a male cheerleader. Yeah, you could say I got teased a little, especially before I transferred here. Well, would the two of you mind talking to Julian's sister, Hope? She's getting attacked pretty hard online. She could use some support. Of course I'll help. No one should have to experience what I've gone through. I'm in. Sounds good. Let's head over to Hope and Julian's house. Oh, I was almost American there. Sounds good. Let's head over to Hope and Julian's house. Back at Hope and Julian's house. I brought 2 stereotypes with me. Hey, Hope, I brought over a couple of people who may be able to help. I doubt it. I hear you're getting bullied online? Yeah. Well, you just met the queen of that. I've always been used to getting teased by the jocks at school because I'm good at math and like watching Star Trek TNG reruns. Oh my god, that's so me. I should just use me, but... yeah. But I never expected that I'd also get hated on by my fellow nerds. Do you know how many times I've been called a fake geek girl? Oh. A lot. A lot of people who I thought were my friends all teamed up on me and made a whole website about how much they hated me. At one point it got so bad they ended up in a really dark place. I didn't leave my room for like a month. If my parents hadn't stepped in and gotten me some help, I don't know what might have happened. And as a guy cheerleader, I've heard every insult you can imagine, in person and online. For some reason, people think that who I'm dating, how I dress, and what I do in my free time is their business. I got called a lot of names online and dealt with a lot of hate I didn't deserve. I actually ended up getting help from a therapist. It didn't make the bullies go away, but at least I'm better at dealing with them. It took me a long time to get comfortable with who I am, and it still hurts when I get insulted. So what do? Well, talking with friends like this is a good first step. I guess so. If you just need some time to yourself, we can take off. No, wait, I want to hear more. Velma and Justin are trying to cheer up Hope. Will it work? I hope so. A little later. Feeling any better, Hope? I guess so. Velma and Justin were really sweet to come and talk to me, but it doesn't change what all those people online are writing. I feel like if I would just talk with Asher, maybe he could get Chelsea and her friends to stop hating me. Do you really think he'll listen? I think so. I still believe he's a good guy, just misunderstood, you know? Maybe. I was thinking of IMing him. Would you mind watching over my shoulder to make sure I take the right thing? I'll do what I can. Oh no. High school story me has doubts, and so does real me. It looks like he's online. Hope 13. Hey, have a few minutes to talk? Ash Cash 1. Sure thing. Sup? Ask him if he knows about what people are writing online. Okay, here goes nothing. Okay, good luck, Hope. Just be straight with him and see what he says. Hope 13. Can you talk with Chelsea about everything she and her friends are writing online? Ashkash 1. Yeah, right, I'm not going to get involved in that drama. Don't let him weasel out of this that easily. I just have to make this clearer to him. Please, please, please say something. Have you read what they're writing? Yeah, pretty funny. Funny? Don't take it too seriously, it's all just a joke anyway. Maybe to you, like I said, girl drama. He logged off. Hope, I'm sorry. I used to think, at least I thought, Asher cared about me. For just a second after we kissed, I saw this whole future in front of us where we were in love, dating. Now it's clear he and everyone else at school would be happier if I just disappeared. Hope, I'm so sorry. Thanks for trying to help, but this is just something I'll have to deal with. You've done enough for now. Oh no, Loren tried to help Hope deal with some online bullies. The results were less than spectacular. A few days later. Hey, Loren, I'm worried about Hope. Any new developments? You could say that. Those online comments about her are worse than ever. And I'm pretty sure she's not even going to most of her classes. She's like a zombie at home, just looking at her computer then staring off into space. We can't let things go on like this. I'll talk to her. Later at Julian and Hope's house. Hope, there's gotta be something we can do. What's the point? It's never gonna change. Maybe it'll be easier for everyone if I just left. Please don't say that. You've got a ton of people who care about you. I'll go talk to Chelsea. I know I can get her to stop bothering you. You're welcome to try for all the good it'll do. A classmate. Take Hercules again. At Chelsea's dance studio. Chelsea, we need to talk. You again, Hope's friend. I should have known she was too pathetic to face me herself. This has gone far enough, okay? You have to stop. Oh, I'm just getting started. Did you read her journal? You bet I did. So you know she wanted to get with Asher for months. Then she hooked up with him in the party, and now she has the nerve to play the victim? Look, I'm not going to say that Hope is totally blameless in all this, but isn't there a point where the revenge is worse than the crime? If you could see the way she's suffering. What about my suffering? It's just... Suddenly, Julian rushes in. Loren, you've got to help me. It's Hope. She's gone. Oh no, this is really getting quite dark. Hope's just gone? She left a note. She said she couldn't take it anymore. I'm really worried about her. We need to go find her. We better get going now. Wait, what do you want? It's just, I never meant for her to get this far. If something happened to her, it would be your fault. Please, please let me come with you and find her. Hope ran away from home. Will Loren team up with Chelsea to help find her? Well, like I said, we don't have much time to waste. If you want to help look for her, we'd better go now. Will Loren, Julian, and Chelsea find Hope before something terrible happens? Find out in Hope Story 3. Oh, man. Hope Story 3. So, it's a different day. And we're going to go into Hope Story Part 3. So, Julian. Oh, a classmate. We're just going random classmates. Okay, well, I'll take Autumn. And I'll take Peyton. I'll take the main characters with me. And I will take Hercules. Nope, that's Hannah. I want Hercules. I said Hercules. I will take Hercules because he's been on the rest of the quests. Let's do this. Okay. Julian. I can't believe Hope would just run away like this. So when was the last time you saw her? Yesterday. She left right after dinner, and she's been gone since then. My mom is freaking out. We spent the entire night driving around the city searching for her. Loren, can you help me organize a search team? Yeah. I really hope she's okay. I didn't mean for it to go this far. If we find her, when we find her, I'm going to tell her I'm sorry. I'm sure she'll appreciate it, but we should find her first. You and Chelsea meet up with a few concerned friends. Alright guys, Hope is missing and we need to find her. We're going to check all the places she's likely to be. I'll check her school to see if she's there. We know she likes to study at the library. I'll go there. Chelsea and I will check out the cafe where she hangs out. Let's move out. Okay. You and your friends reconvene a little while later. Any luck? No, I searched every classroom at Staten. And I scoured every bookshelf in the library. Any luck, Loren? No, she didn't go for a coffee, that's for sure. Loren, Peyton, and Hercules are looking for a friend. Do you know where she is? A little while later, it starts to rain. Julian meets up with you, worried. She hasn't come home yet, and she's still not answering her phone. Tell me you found something. No, nothing. She's out there, sad and wet and alone. Is there any other place you can think of? You rack your brain, thinking of all the places she could possibly be. Wait, where did Hope say she met Asher? Was it... Where did Hope meet Asher? At a bookstore, at a beach party, at a house party. I think it was a beach party, is that right? Yeah, it was at a beach party. Okay, nice. You remember which beach? Because that's where we're going. Oh, geez, okay. Loren and Julian, we're going to the beach. You, Julian, and Chelsea arrive at the beach and start searching, though it's hard to see through the rain. There, I think there's someone sitting over there. Maybe it's Hope. Julian takes off down the beach. Come on, Julian. You and Chelsea take off after Julian as he runs toward a figure in the distance. Julian yells back at them. It's Hope! I see her! Come on! How did you know to come here? It was a hunch. This is where it all started. I thought she might be here. Now, come on, let's talk to her. You and Chelsea approach Hope, who's sitting down in the rain, hugging her knees to her chest. She's wet and shivering. Julian, what are you doing here? Just leave me alone, okay? Is that all you had to say after you ran away? Do you have any idea what you put me through? What you put Mom through? Mom is worried sick, and all of my friends are out in the rain looking for you. Do you know how worried we all were? What were you thinking? I'm sorry. I know I was wrong to run. I just didn't know what to do. I'm sorry, Julian and Loren, and... She sees Chelsea and stops cold. What is she doing here? I thought we could talk. Hope, when Chelsea heard you were missing, she came with me to find you. I think you should hear what she has to say. Okay, sure. Look, Hope, I know I'm the last person you want to talk to, but I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. I never meant for it to go this far. If something had happened to you and that had been my fault, well, I would have felt really bad. I'm sorry about the things I posted. I won't do it anymore, so just go home, please. Thank you, Chelsea. I'm sorry, too. You must have been pretty hurt seeing the photo of the kiss. I didn't want that for you either. Yeah, well, maybe it's time we just both moved on. Loren helps Julian's sister reconcile with a bully. Well, I'm glad that's over. Hope's phone buzzes. She glances at it, and a hurt look crosses her face. What is it? What's going on? There's been another post up on my wall at the Staten gossip board. Hope is done at this school. I hope I never see her ugly face again. I thought you said you'd stopped, Chelsea. I have! I told my friends to stop too, but it looks like Asher keeps egging him on. Don't worry, I'll handle this. I'll talk to Asher about it. They'll listen to him. I want to come with you, but I should take Hope home. Loren, can you go with Chelsea? Of course. Come on, Chelsea. My friends can drive us there. Okay, so to be in keeping with the story, we'll take Hercules, and I will take Autumn, but let's say Peyton's gone home. She had a party to plan. You and Chelsea get into Autumn's car and head towards Asher's house. On the way there, Chelsea checks Hope's page on the Staten gossip board. They're all still posting. I wish they'd just stop listening to Asher and quit it already. Do you think if you ask him to stop, he will? He'd better. And you know, I've really wanted to give him a piece of my mind. I don't know what happened at that party, but if Hope is telling the truth, then Asher had better explain himself. You'll get your answer soon enough. Asher is a really very American name. I feel like you'd never catch an English guy called Asher. You arrive at Asher's house, where a raucous party is going on. Loud music blares from a house packed with party guests. You, Autumn, and Chelsea find Asher at the center of it all. Hey, Asher. Hey, babe, you made it. Asher, I need to talk to you about Hope. You have to get your friends to stop leaving mean posts on the gossip board about her. They're not mean, they're funny. Those guys are just messing around. Why do you even care? Because I was with Hope earlier today and she's really upset. So, since when do you care about that crybaby? Since I talked to her, and by the way, she told me that you hit on her. And you're believing her over me? Come on, babe, she's trying to break us up. She's a liar. She was all over me. Stop talking about her like that. Look, just stop posting those things about her and get everyone else to stop too. You can't tell me what to do. If you don't stop, I don't know if I can be with you anymore. What does that mean? It means we're through. Loretta and Autumn just witnessed an epic breakup. You know, the only reason you were so popular was because of me. I don't need you. I can get any girl in this school. Oh yeah? Fine. Go and do that. Come on, Loren, let's get out of here. You just made the wrong enemy. Chelsea ignores him, turns, and strides outside. You and Autumn follow. Chelsea slams the door behind her. You okay? Oh yeah, I'm fine, but that stupid selfish jerk isn't. I can't believe I just broke up with him. I guess I'm not okay. Autumn, can you just take me home? Of course. A week later, you run into Julian at school. Julian, how's Hope doing? And Chelsea, I haven't heard from them since last week. It's not good, Loren. I'm gonna meet him now. Come on. You and Julian drive to Staten campus to pick up Hope and Chelsea. They rush down to the car as the other students watch them angrily. It's awful, Loren. Asher and his stupid friends are sending mean texts about both Hope and me. School's become so stupid. Chelsea, I'm sorry to drag you into this. Hey, it's not your fault. It's theirs. It's Asher's. What now? I don't know what else you could do. Actually, I do. I found a list online that tells us how to deal with bullies. Chelsea brings up a Cybersmile website on her laptop and shows Hope and Loren. Me. You. Alright, first things first. Stop replying or fighting back online. Well, that should be easy. I never want to talk to Asher and his jerk friends again. Next. Block and report the cyberbully to the administrator. I guess we can send a message to them. Maybe they'll take the post down. Chelsea types a message to the gossip board's admin. Done. What's next? The next step is to tell our parents and school. Do you really think we should do that? Yeah. Things at the school have been awful. We need the backup. Our parents will understand. They have to. Okay. A few hours later, Hope and Chelsea call you over. How'd it go? My parents were really nice about the entire thing. I thought they were going to take away my phone or make me transfer, but they just told me things would be okay. Yeah, I told my parents too. They weren't happy with Asher and his friends. We called the principal together, and he said he'd report it if we gave him some documentation that this is really happening. Loren, can you help us get some proof? Of course, I know just the person. Loren and a nerd. Now, I do feel like Nishan would be useful here. Alright, so you need some documentation they've been bullying you? From the looks of it, this will be pretty easy. Yeah? I'm just going to take some screenshots of the wall and gossip board. Give me just a minute. You watch as Nishan helps Hope and Chelsea document all the evidence Asher and his friends texted and posted. Got it. I think this will be solid in the case against Asher. There's proof everywhere he was bullying you. Your principal can't ignore this. Thank you. Lorena and Nishan helped 2 victims of bullying talk to their parents and their principal. Back at Julian's house, you talk to Hope and Chelsea. How are you guys feeling? Are you ready to speak to the principal about all this tomorrow? I don't know. I don't know if this will make things worse or better. Not saying anything is going to make things worse, Hope. We have to stand up. If not for ourselves, then at least for the sake of the next person who might get bullied. We have to do whatever we can to make sure this stops happening at our school. You're right. We'll go to the principal together. I'll see you tomorrow, Chelsea. Yeah, tomorrow. Chelsea heads home. As soon as Hope goes upstairs, Julian turns to you. I don't like the idea of them going in alone. Want to come with me when they go in? Of course. I want to support them too. Right. Loren and Julian are going to support these younger gals. The next morning, you and Julian find Hope and Chelsea in front of the principal's office. I mean, I guess I've been assuming that Chelsea's also a freshman. But then, like, why would she have so much? Maybe she's a bit older. Anyway. Julian, what are you doing here? We figured you both could use some moral support. You're doing the right thing. Thanks. It's pretty nerve-wracking. What if I forget what I'm going to say? It's fine, Hope. We'll be okay. If you forget something, I'll be right there to back you up. Hey, you two are doing the right thing, and you have each other. It'll be fine. You're both standing up for yourselves, and that's the most important thing. Thank you. The principal opens his door and beckons them in. Here goes. After about an hour, Hope and Chelsea walk out of the principal's office. How'd it go? It went pretty good. Once he saw everything, he told us he'd take care of it. He's going to get to the bottom of it. He even said he'd alert the police if he needs to. You're so strong, Chelsea. I don't think I'd have the courage to do this without you. Well, you do, and try not to worry, you'll be okay. We'll get through this. Loren just supported 2 friends in need. Does that sound like Loren? A week later, while at the bowling alley with some friends, you run into Hope. Oh, Loren! Hey, Hope, I haven't heard much from you lately. How are you doing? Well, it's a little bit of a long story. Why don't I buy you a milkshake? You can tell me about it. And I will spend 3,000 coins on this milkshake. I'm pretty sure last time I spent like 100. At the 50-star counter at the bowling alley, you get milkshakes with Hope. So what happened with Asher? Well, about a day after Chelsea and I went to the principal, Asher got called down to the office. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but I saw a cop car in the parking lot outside. And he's definitely staying away from me and Chelsea. So everything's going well now? Well, it's going. It's not perfect, but I'm managing. And you were right about telling my parents. They've been really helpful. I've been getting involved in the organization we found, the Cyber Smile Foundation. I've been on their social sites, reading up on how to deal with all the bullying, and I've been talking to other people who've been bullied. Now I know I'm not alone, and I want to make sure everyone else out there who's ever been bullied knows they aren't alone either. There are a lot of us, and when we stand together, we're stronger. Loren helped out a friend who's been cyberbullied. Anyway, I should get back to my friends, but thank you for all your help, Loren. I don't know how I would have gotten through it without you. I mean that. She leans forward to hug you, and you hug back. Of course, Hope. I know there are others out there who are going through what I've been going through. I just hope they have someone as supportive as my parents and Julian and you. Do you know anyone who's being cyberbullied, or do you want to know some more about cyberbullying and get some resources to help deal with it? I'm going to say yes, please. If you or someone you know is being cyberbullied, get help. The Cyber Smile Foundation provides a great website with advice and support at www.cybersmile.org, or else join the thousands of supporters in spreading positivity and support, and reach out to Cybersmile at CybersmileHQ on Twitter. Thank you for playing Hope's story. Okay. Also, thank you for helping to make High School Story such a big success. Your continuing support for the game has given the High School Story community a chance to help stop cyberbullying. Together, we're making a difference. Thank you, the Pixelberry team. So that's nice. That concludes Hope's story, so it is quite, I don't know, it's a bit more serious one than some of these beach party type ones. But, yeah, the Cyber Smile Foundation still exists, so it's definitely good that that's a resource out there for young people. I suppose if you're a young person watching this video, you know, and that's something that pertains to you, have a look into that. Right, but that's the end of Hope's story, and that is the end of this part. So, thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far, thank you, and you will see me again if there is another one. Goodbye.